Today we're going to discuss how to make an outline. So what's the purpose of an outline? Basically, it breaks up all your information that you've been researching thus far, looking through your scientific literature. It also spells out the contents and your organization strategy for your paper that you're going to be writing. The cool part about an outline is that it really doesn't have to be formal. It can be any kind of way that you want to do it. However, as long as it has your organization strategy and as well as the contents of what you're going to be writing about, that's the main kind of key points of an outline. Like I said, the format of an outline is anything your heart desires. So it can be a simple list, doodles, notes, Venn diagrams, anything that really works for you. A lot of times, the traditional outline is you have the main section and then you have bullet points within each section of the information that's going to be talked about in that big section. That's kind of the traditional view of an outline. However, for different papers comes different outlines. Some people are more visual than others, so having Venn diagrams or doodles is more towards them, more beneficial for them. But some people are very traditional. They want to see the sections and have the information within those sections. So it really is anything that will help you kind of organize your ideas. So it helps break the writing process into smaller, easier to handle chunks. Some of us that, once we get to capstone, it's, you hear that you have to write a 30-page paper and it's very daunting to you. So breaking the writing pieces into smaller chunks really helps kind of eliminate the eliminate how crazy it sounds to actually write that long of a paper. But, it really, if you take it section by section, one, that's easier for you to research. So you can only research a certain part, and it helps you kind of organize how you're going to continue through the paper. So like I said, it allows the task to not be overwhelming, and then also the organization of your outline does depend on the type of document that you're writing. So for an example, for an ESRM capstone paper, the outline is pretty much the exact same as scientific literature. You have your abstract, intro, methods, results, discussion, and then of course literature cited. And whatever goes in these things is what changes based on your specific research. So, the abstract's the 250-word summary of everything going to be talked about in your paper. The intro is basically the historical context, the current need, your research question. Your methods is how you conducted your research. Your results is basically just spitting out the statistical findings and numbers that you've created with doing your project. The discussion is stating why your results are important and the implications of them to the larger community. And then your literature cited. But for an outline for a literature review is kind of the same. It's pretty much the same as your capstone one, except this is going to be other people's proof and results. This is a little bit different. It's not going to be yours, it's going to be others. So the abstract, just like I said, 250 words. Historical context, what's been done historically for this specific research topic that you're looking at. The current need, so why it's important to study what you're studying. State your research question or your argument. What's the main thing you're going to be discussing in your paper? The proof or results, that's going to be, the answer to your question, what you found in the literature that, kind of answers the question that you posed in the beginning. And then the implications, what that answer means for the larger community. So no matter what kind of paper you're writing, you really are telling a story, and the outline kind of organizes the way in which you tell that story. So the more information on this kind of outline can be found in the hourglass handout. It kind of, for each section, it has questions, guiding questions for you to answer, as well as a figure that you can print out and fill in that can kind of serve as an outline for you. All right.